To fulfill our requirement, today's business case is we need to insert books records into our database. Okay, so just a moment, let me like sorry. So as part of today's class, what I'm going to do is I will explain the transform message component along with bulk insert database operations. I will touch base you on, I will touch very high level. Tomorrow I will explain the database connect in detail because I need at least 1 hour time to explain the database connector. So as we discussed, metadata is an important concept for us, right? So in our case, we are assuming UI team or some other people, they are going to send the request as part of the requirement, okay. The that request may contain XML files, okay. So to fulfill our requirement, I need a sample XML file, okay. So I'm going to the internet, XML example file, okay. uh, Entire training we are going to use the same XML file and some JSON formats as well, JSON examples as well. Take a copy of this XML data and go to the resources folder and choose others, XML, choose XML file, choose new file.xml or anything as you wish. So here I'm pasting everything which I copied from the internet, okay, and saving it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a metadata, okay. So the metadata will help us to write our transformation logic. So click on the metadata, HTTP connector level metadata, and now you can see this is the output, okay. Click on add button, choose XML type, okay. Then choose the type or the XML type, either choose XML or JSON, okay. We discussed about these things on yesterday. If you do have any questions, please ask me so that I will walk you through again. Sorry, new file, so it is generated. Now this transform message can understand what is coming inside or what is reaching to the transform message component. Now if you see, automatically this input metadata is populated, okay. Now what we need a database connector to publish our records, our books information into database, okay. So far we are not yet written any transformation logic, okay. So we are going to write. So before that we need a database connector, so I'm creating. In our database connector, based on your database, you need to choose the connection type, okay. So in my case, I'm using the MySQL database. MySQL database requires the JDBC driver, okay. The JDBC driver sits in between the database and our application. This will transform our database input, requests into the database understandable language, okay. So click on the configure button, add a Maven dependency. Okay, if your project is not configured with Maven, you need to use add recommended libraries or use local files. Okay, so in my case I'm using the Maven project, so I'm choosing add Maven directory. So click on the finish button, automatically it will install. Now you can see automatically it is installed, right? So here localhost, my host where my server is running, my database server. Okay, local host, port number 3306 for MySQL default port, and username is root and password is root. Okay, and database name, my database name is IBtrade. Okay, so once you given all this information, click on the test icon, test connection. If the test connection is successful, which it means all your configuration is accurate. Do you have any questions, team, so far while it is running on the background? Test connection is successful. Okay, so let me click on OK button. So in my case, I need the insert query. So go to the order confirmation or any of the table which you created. Okay. So in our case, the table creation is very simple. Click on the database and create table. Select the create table. Okay. Just choose default values. Click on this same thing. Click on the empty space. Automatically tables will be created. Okay. Choose unique and everything whichever it is mandatory. Okay, default uh, okay, default leave it empty. Click on the apply button. New table is already there. New table, some, give the unique name. Okay, click on the apply button, take the script, and if you want, or maybe you can just click on the apply button, that's it. Okay, in my case already I have the table. Okay, either you can use the table. Once you have the table is created, go to the table and copy or send it to SQL editor. Choose the send to SQL editor insert statement. Okay, this is our insert statement. Okay, so instead of all this information, I'm choosing only few information, few columns. Okay, then go to the remove each and every information from the values, and this is called as neighbor parameters.